Alright, so before I get into this video, I need to go through a couple things really fast because people are going to have some issues with this video. Like always, but I don't really care. First things first, this is mainly a guide onto how to use your CC because you don't want to go down a rabbit hole with this banner for multiple reasons. Number two, I'm considering all the factors except the full kit, but tomorrow when the kit is actually released, I'd actually do a guide based on the kit, whether it's actually worth it to go for the characters. But this is considering everything else but the kit because there's lots of factors going into summoning. On top of that, 3rd anniversary is very soon, so this ties in with the first thing I said about the chrono crystals, spending them wisely. Fourth thing, there's possibly going to be a Zenkai that might overshadow the main character on this banner, which is obviously the LF Rosé, so bear that in mind. No matter what I say in this video, make sure to try the character yourself. You can go to the summoning section and then you go to the featured character section, and at the bottom of any single banner there's a try button. Try the character for yourself first. Watch showcases. You have to watch showcases before you actually go for the character because lots of people might showcase them at Zenkai like 7 level boosted. Like, it's mad. So just make sure you get more than one perspective. I will showcase the characters if I get them. And then finally, for this video specifically, there's no overall opinion, so it's going to be a case by case thing, so just bear that in mind with everything that I say. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. Let's get into it now.
To go even further beyond.
Yeah, my name is Zakashiii, and in this video, like you know where it is already, we're going into the Ruined Future banner, which is featuring Goku Black, Rosé, the new LF, villain LF, and then we've also got alongside Rosé, Trunks and MAI assist unit. Much hype for the Rosé. The Rosé LF was crazy, man, but I'm not even trying to hold you up in this video because this video is going to be long. I already feel like it's going to be long. I feel like it's long already and I've pretty much just started. But first we're going to go into Goku Black, then we're going to go into Trunks and MAI assist, and then I'm going to give some overall thoughts concluding both of them together. And then one thing I just need to let you guys know is that you should press the subscribe button. But what I was actually going to say is just make sure you watch showcases prior to actually even considering summoning. That's probably should be your priority, and I'll be summoning on this banner at least one rotation. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press that subscribe button on this grind to 20k, face cam at 20k. All my socials on the left is the YouTube channel, but we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link all in the description below, so make sure to check me out on all of those. But yeah, I don't want to hold you guys up any longer. Let's actually get into discussing whether you should summon on the Ruined Future banner. Alright, so boom. First things first, we're going into Goku Black Rosé. He's the most important, so let's get into him. He's going to have the tag Saiyan, Future, God Key, Super Saiyan Rosé, and Powerful Opponent, and he's a Legends Limited character. His element is purple, so considering those tags, mainly this banner is future orientated, so he's going to be competing against the Merged Zamasu, which we got for the 2nd anniversary, and that purple Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Vegeta Blue, who actually gives death buffs and has other factors that make him great. Going into the preview, if we look at the preview, this Goku Black, I feel like he does have potential, but like I said, you gotta read into the kit when it drops tomorrow, and watch showcases. Just off the descriptions, Legends Limited, Super Saiyan Rosé, Goku Black is coming. His strike arts inflict extreme bleed, and his special move cancels unfavorable element factors. So he has a long range Kamehameha, which is beautiful. Long range special moves are great. I love them more than anything. So the fact that it cancels unfavorable element factors, no matter what, I'm like, that's what it's reading. No matter what, when he pulls it off, it's gonna do normal damage as if it's type neutral, which is great. He also has a unique ability, a unique that reduces the enemy's ki when he switches in and raises their arts cost after they attack. So what I actually gauge from this is what it says. Every time they attack or switch in, they're gonna either get their arts cost increased, so that's if they're using their attack, or they're gonna lose ki when they switch in. But this actually nullifies units like let's take the Super Saiyan 3 Zenkai 7 Goku. Android 18 has type advantage over this guy. Unfortunately, he's purple, unfortunately, because people wanted to run him on God Key if he's red. But remember, this banner is mainly for future, So him being purple is who he's competing against, because the main tag is probably future. But the fact that their key will be reduced and their cost will go up, that automatically tells us that, alright, cool, combos are going to be shortened and this guy's life will be extended, which is really good. So he's going to be more melee type or defensive type. That's what I'm hoping. He's defensive type, but it's talking about his strike card, so I'm assuming he's going to be a melee type. And then it says the same thing here. I always have to take the Japanese translation because sometimes it's inaccurate. So this doesn't tell you the full story, so I take the Japanese one. But you can see the preview. We've seen it already. It's pretty neat. The Kamehameha is going to nullify type neutral, so we know that he's purple, and this Goku here that he's fighting is actually red, so that's not even a matter of anything. You don't really see the damage. That looked like a green card from what it was just there. And then we've got the ultimate art right here, pretty neat. He has a cover change at the start as well. It looked like another special move, but it's a cover change, which is pretty neat. And then he pulls out the scythe, you know the vibes. Very clean animation, beautiful, you know the vibes. Legendary finish. But yeah, the hand thing. But the main thing for future, he's competing against those characters that I mentioned earlier. But if you want to look at God Key, even though he's purple, which is not something I advise because this band is mainly for future, he's going to be competing against those two that I mentioned. So still Fusion Zamasu and the blue Vegeta, but there's also UI Goku. So I don't know how effective over these characters they will be, but one thing I would consider is that given his kit, depending on his stats, he is going to be good, especially if you don't have that blue Vegeta that I'm talking about. Fusion Zamasu could be a bit outdated, but the Vegeta as well, it could be a bit outdated. They came out quite a while ago, I'm not gonna lie. So for future especially, this guy could be a good option in substitute for those. But in most cases, a lot of people might have them high stars, so it might not even be worth your while to actually summon for Rosé. So you just got to think about that. But if you're going to run a team that's pretty new, like powerful opponent, you could look at the options there. We've got the purple Broly, who got a Zenkai, the Fusion Zamasu, first form Frieza, the new free-to-play Buhan, but the rest are pretty much dead. So on a powerful opponent team, he'd be way more suitable in my opinion. But for future, it's more so just your opinion, and of course we have to see when his stats come out. But yeah, I feel like it's a very downside for the majority of people, considering that he's purple, because people didn't really want to run him on purple, it seems. I mean, run him on future, it seems. But yeah, that's my overall take on Goku Black. We just have to hope that his stats hold up so that he can actually take over for future, because if his stats don't hold up, that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is going to be the better option. Next, we got the beautiful couple, Trunks and MAI assist unit. They're actually red, and they're going to fit on the future team, but they're going to have multiple tags. Like, off the head, Trunks is a hybrid Saiyan, MAI is going to fit on the girls team, but they also fit on the future team. Like, that's free off head, but I'm missing some, like Vegeta family, because of Trunks as well. So there's quite a few potential for this team, and the fact that they're red, that's quite useful, but I can't see them going over the red cell that doesn't even buff future on a future team, just based off the fact that red cell's revival function is too good. Like, it's just too good. On a hybrid Saiyan, I don't see them actually taking over either, simply because LF Gohan exists, and even if you didn't want to run LF Gohan, there's the Zenkai 7 Trunks. Like, you got options basically. And then maybe MAI for girls team, but we recently also got Launch. So it more so depends on how good these guys are as well. But at the moment, even just off the color variations, they're not hitting. Like, they're not hitting. But the stats and the kit is something that we have to consider. And these guys are not a Legends Limited character. So the Z power to actually boost them will be much easier than, for example, for Rosé. So it should be easy to pull this guy, Trunks and MAI. Trunks and MAI assist is coming. After 50 counts, he gets a boost, and his allies will get plus 20% damage inflicted. That could come in useful. His ultimate restores vanishing gauge on hits, and allies with certain tags get their sub count shortened. So that's probably going to be future. Bring hope to ruin future, and then you can read the Japanese thing, but it's basically the same thing. their animations look very neat. I don't know if I'd say they're better than Rosé's, but they pulled off a nice piece of work here. What I can say about Trunks and MAI, they look more support type-ish, so they could come in clutch, I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know how strong they would be given that they get a boost and his allies will get plus 20% damage inflicted. That more solely seems supportive type, but the Vanish Gold thing is actually pretty neat. The ultimate restores Vanish Engage. That's like the Super Saiyan Bardock. But yeah, I feel like the Trunks and MAI, based on the color, is less likely to be used than if Rosé was to be pulled, just simply due to the substitute alone. But then we still have to consider the kit, because if the kit is crazy, if you don't have LF Gohan, that would be a useful option for hybrids. For future, boy, the red cell is solid, like too solid to not use in my opinion. So we just have to see more than anything. But off the bat, I can already tell that this banner is going to be a bit, it's more so like to your taste if you want to, because the trends that we've been seeing with characters have just been crazy. Now I've gone through both the characters, I just need to give my conclusion now on everything. Overall, Rosé is more worth it than Trunks and MAI, but Rosé is going to be harder to pull. Its 3rd anniversary is around the corner, and I feel like 3rd anniversary will have way more value than this banner. I do know that Broly and Vegito Blue are on this banner, but I never advise to chase LFs in the first place. So if you're going for Broly and Vegito Blue, I don't feel like it's worth your while to actually summon on this banner, because 3rd anniversary will have something that is of value for you. In most cases, even if you don't run the specific team that's going to come out on 3rd anniversary, whatever it would be, people anticipating GT, say it was GT, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, say he was to drop, that would be neat, or whatever unit they bring, a Transformer Vegito, I don't know. But chasing LFs is not the way, especially if you're free to play. So just be wary about the Chrono Crystals that you have and how much you're going to spend. I advise budgeting, so before actually going in, calculate how much you would have in 2 months time, assuming that so for February we got 13k CC. Just assume you'd be getting 13k total in March, then 13k in April, so that by May time, if you wasn't to spend anything, you'd have around a certain time, so you can budget how much you're going to spend. Also, because there possibly is a Zenkai that's going to overshadow one of these characters pretty much straight away, I suggest actually waiting. If you're not in a rush as well, if you're free to play and not in a rush, just wait. Like, there's nothing telling you to summon right now. There's actually nothing telling you, unless you just really want the characters anyways. So waiting is in your best interest, not summoning straight away. But if you want to, then go ahead. Just be careful with your budgeting. This video is mainly here so that you guys don't go outside, because I know people always want to spend their Chrono Crystals at first glance. But just be careful, man. Just Legends be cold nowadays, bruh. You start screaming, where are my CCs? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This video felt long. I don't know if it is long, but I'll see when I edit it. There'll probably be like a message at the start like, oh, Zakashiii made this video long, I apologize, or something like that. But press that subscribe button if you haven't already. On this grind to 20k, facecam at 20k. All my socials are on the left. This is the YouTube channel where we got Twitter, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram, and a Discord link, all in the description below. Good luck to all of you guys actually summoning on the banner. But if you're not summoning on the banner, good luck to you too, because you're going to want to save up a good amount for 3rd anniversary. So yeah guys, my tongue bugging right there. But that's all I got to say. My name's Zakashiii, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Please, lend me your energy!